Alright, so I've had some requests to play Striderbreaker with a Hullbreaker on Yi. Wait, is it like a double breaker build? Okay, bro. I wanted to gank that lane. I was like gonna do this like cheap little level 2. I've never seen an Olaf this scared in my life, considering how like aggressive that hero usually is early. But yeah, we're gonna go into it. We're gonna figure it out and see what we're gonna do. Who requested it? Some random dude in my YouTube comments. But to be fair, in his defense, a lot of people have requested Striderbreaker. Maybe not necessarily Hullbreaker, but I'm going to try to fit them both into this. And honestly, if only one of them ends up on the thumbnail, it means that I couldn't make it happen. We're definitely going to do the Striderbreaker. My chat's not talking enough. I need to stir some drama. Yeah, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna kill some raptors. I'm gonna kill some raptors here. We're moving on. We're gonna get this video out for all those lovely people that want to see the power of the Striderbreaker. Okay, this is a Striderbreaker video. This is a Striderbreaker video. It's gonna happen. It's the best item in the world. Okay, but in my opinion, let's give an opinion on the Striderbreaker though. I actually think Striderbreaker is a terrible item. I think this build's gonna be dumb, and I'm not sure why people think it works. But I guess we'll figure it out. If you're going to build Striderbreaker, you might as well build a Titanic Hydra. I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, they do the same thing. They're purchased from the same items. You know, it is what it is. Now, the Hullbreaker, I think Hullbreaker can work. Hullbreaker is kind of an interesting... I think Hullbreaker is kind of interesting because, you know, it does have the on-hit. Gives you a nice little amount of split push. But, you know, the later you buy that item, the worse it is. Dude, look at this bot lane just shoving their light. My laners are probably like, where's my jungler? I know. I'm coming. But the problem I have with the Hullbreaker, so it leads to a lot of problems. The biggest problem is that we just do not have... I wonder if I can sneak around this. Yeah. Oh, it's so juiced. I wish I had a Leona. If I had a Leona, this would be so free. I'm going to respect my laner's choice to go for Jhin. I know he has no flash. So, yeah, okay, that worked out. Yeah, I respected the gank. I went for it. I don't know why they have a ward in that bush, but they didn't have a ward on the backside. I guess that's on them, huh? So, yeah, let's go back. And so, if we're going to go Striderbreaker... Let's actually, like, really critically think about this. The issue with going the Striderbreaker is that if you rush it early, you're pretty weak. Nowadays, you really need Blade and Rune King. But with this 1.2k, it actually gives me a really good opportunity to hit the time at. I think that, like, if I didn't have the 1.2k, I only had, like, 875. Definitely you go for the pickaxe and you just go Blade and Rune King. But with the time at, it does make things interesting for your, like, first clear, I guess. But, yeah, you know, calling out the Jhin there. Jhin was definitely the right play. I should have timed his spells. I don't know when his flash is up here, so. And then we'll clear, just typical clear from top to bottom. We know Gragas is probably back in the boss side, so we'll just go ahead and ping that for them. A little bit of that. I'll move this over here. And then, yeah, I guess at this point, it's just kind of a standard clear until we get it going. Do I still rock climb? Yeah, I'm still doing my rock climbing. I rock climb once a week. I might get back to doing twice a week. Honestly, when it's cooled out, I don't really like to do any rock climbing. It's kind of annoying to do. I'll grab this raptor here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when it's cooled out in general, it's kind of hard to bring yourself to go do things, you know? So I personally really like when it's warm out in Korea. Korea has, like, the 4 seasons. They're very proud of it. Riven's doing work. It's a little bit weird that Gragas is in topside with 41 CS. He's doing a good job of keeping that CS going. I mean, I suppose I did gank and he didn't. I could definitely take an opportunity. Jesus. When a Riven gets fed, you know you're in for a good time. Okay, I think I definitely want to go for bot. I don't know how my bot lane's struggling so much, but... I mean, we know this isn't paint, or this isn't warded, because it was paint. Hey, guys. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Come on, man. Oh, no. Oh, dude, why does Ezreal do negative damage? Holy crap. That's fine. We'll make this happen. I mean, honestly, this would have been a situation if I had a pickaxe. I probably would have killed him because I would have had pickaxe plus a longsword, which is like, what, 30? So let's you know, not to play the blame game, but let's take a look at this. If I had a pickaxe and a longsword, I would have killed him because instead of having this 20 extra damage, my alpha would have done more damage. I would have done more true damage. I mean, that's 25 plus 10. That's 35. That's 15 extra AD. It's a pretty significant amount compared to just having this timeout that does nothing. Dude, I don't know who would go to war. I'm not really in a war finding mood here. So I want to go for. I think I just go for Jarvan. Bro just wasted his dash in. Senna's there. I mean, we have Riven, bro. Holy crap. Yeah, probably shouldn't have wasted my time at proc there, but that's yeah, whatever. Like wasting my time with that. I don't know what Senna's out of the lane here. Huh. Might be the Morgana. Okay. I do not know what's going on here and why my bot lane is unable to win when, you know, Senna's not even here. The cool thing is about this timeout, though, is it makes clearing Raptors easy. Though, honestly, like, clearing Raptors wasn't really that big of a deal anyway. Yes, I'm using him as bait. And it worked. Hey, yo! All right, we got enough for Striderbreaker. Doing work. I mean, dude, I don't know. Senna's just such a bad pick. It feels good that the enemy has Senna instead of me. But I am going to be honest. Morgana's kind of bad, too. There is a chance for Morgana to be a good player, though. It is a good player. Something's bothering me. Yeah, I don't know what could be bothering me, but you know what? I'm down to hear what might be bothering me. Grog is still mid. Free dragon for us. They got the grubs. Sucks. But, you know, everything's not bad. You know, I actually haven't really played much with Striderbreaker. I'm going to get another point meditate for skirmishes and healing up. Okay. Now we can recall. How do you build a Striderbreaker? See, I would love... See, like right now, you could just build the Titanic Hydra. You could just build it. And instead, we're going to get this thing. It doesn't even do on-hit damage. It doesn't even do on-hit damage, bro. Deal 50 damage to nearby enemy. Dude, that just so sucked. Deal 99 damage to slow enemies. Gain some movement speed for enemies. Dude, it's just so bad. Blah. Throw up a little bit. But hey, who knows? Who knows? I'm giving it a real shot. And it's a game in when I'm fed. So if I can't carry with this, I don't know what to tell you guys. Oh, I just missed my... The cooldown's 15 seconds. I could have sworn it was shorter. I mean, dude, you just have Titanic Hydra. It's a straight up... I mean, compare the items. 40, 25, and 450. 40 and 600. And you get an extra auto. And you get the on-hits. I don't see it, boys. I don't see it. I mean, yeah, you get a slow, I guess. I guess we'll see. We'll have to do it to really see it.
An enemy has been slain.
Wisdom is more than skin deep.
My body's ready. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Down we go. Got that move speed. Dude, how many flowers you guys got? Where are you going? Okay, nice little clear here. Bro, how many flowers that dude got? Apparently, I missed one on the way here. But yeah, I mean, Morgana got the snare, so I didn't need the movement speed slow. For goodness gracious. Apparently, Senna used her flash to have a close friend pass away recently. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Like, dude, even for CSing, it's just terrible. It's just actually terrible. Like, the cleave damage is really bad. And then if you go, like... Oh, I'm so dead. Well, I slowed them, you know. I'm going to lose grubs. I wasn't tanky at all. That Jarvan just had his way with me. Okay, so next up is the Hullbreaker, I suppose. It's a weird build because also this thing doesn't really scale with HP, but Hullbreaker does. I just honestly... You can kind of feel my disappointment here as I think about this build.
An enemy has been slain.
Isn't it active an auto attack reset? No, not on Striderbreaker. Only on Titanic. I mean, dude, I guess the attack feels kind of good. Like, when you stride break him, it does feel kind of good, but... Really, it really comes down to, is it better than Titanic Hydra? Does it even scale with HP? It doesn't scale with HP at all. It's kind of bad. I'm going to go gank top, I think. Maybe not. He's like full HP. Yeah, Senna left the lane again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really too into the Striderbreaker, man. But we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. Grab this one here. How cold does it get in Korea? Oh yeah, somebody asked me that. It can get pretty cold. I don't really know the temperatures. I don't pay attention. But yeah, it gets pretty cold. I would say it gets maybe a little colder than it was in Indiana back in the day. Because I lived in Indiana, so that's kind of what I have experience with. But yeah, it also gets really hot. It also gets really neutral. I don't know. Korea's got it all, man. It's got it all. Yes, I live in Korea. This is Korea server too, for anybody wondering. Ooh. Ooh. I can use my Striderbreaker. I didn't even get to use it. It was on cooldown, bro. It was on cooldown. Where in Indiana? I lived in Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Yeah, I don't think like using the Stridebreaker's actually a great idea, to be honest with y'all. I think you just kind of like, you hold on to it so when you have a fight you can use it. I can see like if you're ahead how you could see that it would feel good. I can see that. You're going to Indiana next weekend, Chicago. Chicago's in Illinois, bro. All right, team's doing good. I mean, I'm 4-2 too. But you can also see, that's the thing about builds though, is that so much of your game is actually determined on how well you fight early on. So like, you know, is this thing going to be able to be comparable in the mid to late game? I think really the key factor is that you have to look at this item and you have to be like, will Stridebreaker help me get to the mid to late game? If yes, then yeah, it could be a pretty solid item. But I find that any item that takes a lot of time to even get going to begin with is just not going to make you have a good time. I go to Michael Jackson now? Nope. How long has it been since I lost a game? I actually lost earlier today, but before that, it was about a week. Yeah, I've been kind of gapped out on the game lately. I've been doing a good job of not losing too much. But then I was talking about a game, and when I said the game, I lost the game. I wasn't even talking about the game, and then I lost it. Yeah, but this is the thing here, is that we don't really need the AoE on the smite when we have this item here. I'm just telling you. I don't know. I'm like looking at it. As fun as it is, I can see the fun. Like you're chasing somebody, and then you slap them with the Stridebreaker. I can see the fun in that. But I kind of feel like just get a Titanic. But who knows? You know, we'll keep it going. I almost got enough for this Hullbreaker. It's actually kind of cheap. It's pretty cheap. Yeah, I have nothing to use. That's another thing. When you're running this AoE, you don't really feel the need to use Smite. So you're always sitting on 2 stacks of Smite. So it's actually kind of, whoops, less efficient because you're using less Smites. All right, I need to go back and buy my Hullbreaker. All right, here we go. We got the build. This was the build. And then at this point, I think we'll get Blade of Rune King. But honestly, I'm going to be honest. I don't see how you can split push with this build. How do you win fights? You don't win fights. You don't win 1v1s. Like, what What do you do?
Your team has
What do you do?
destroyed a turret.
There we go. Now we know the usage of smite, guys. Now we get it. But yeah, like, I don't think, like, you're going to win any fights. Oh, whoops. Like, Olaf is just going to run you down. Bro is, like, 3-1. He's still going to run me down. That's 38 seconds. I have a lot of time to sit around. But yeah, it's either Blade of Rain King or Gunju's. But I honestly, I don't really think, like, Gunju's is really going to be good without the Blade of Rain King. I think part of what makes Gunju so good is having the Blade of Rain King. My AD is 195. Yeah, it's a little low. This is what it is. I mean, dude, these items aren't even high on AD. It's like kind of like when you look at like Blade of Rain King. Blade of Rain King has the same amount of AD. What's the point? I don't see the point. Boom. Bro, I want to go get my camps of respawning. But now that wave is shoving. Yep, no attack speed either. I mean, you get a little bit on you get a little bit on Striderbreaker. Striderbreaker has some. But like again, you get Striderbreaker, you don't have an auto reset. You're losing out on an auto reset. It's terrible. Maybe I should be helping them. I'm kind of more interested in stopping Jarvan from splitting. Damn, they all died. I mean, dude, the Striderbreaker feels so useless for PvP that I just use it on the camps, man. What can I say? What can I say? Oh, no. Oh, they're all dead. Yeah, they're all dead. Well, shit. I'm gonna get pinged. Yeah, I'm down. I'd like to... I'm gonna wait for Ezreal and friends. Let's get the red and then go. Yeah, I'll read any chat. Any chat that's there, I'll grab. So I'm really tempted to smite this so I don't get it stolen, but I think smiting the Raptors is better because it's faster. And it'll give me level 13. Okay, it didn't give me level 13. Will this give me level 13? 1 EXP. One more flower, please. Can I have a flower, please? I need a flower. Flower. I'll level up for the next fight, please, sir. Oh, flower. There we go. Is there a reason Silas is like fighting 2 people and we don't have ribbon or anything? Like, oh yeah, they're all dead. We win this fight. No thanks to Striderbreaker though. I didn't need to flash that. I kind of panicked a little.
Shut down.
Yeah, I'm coming. All right, so what is the general consensus right now for the Striderbreaker? Would be better if I had a Blade of Rain King. 282 damage to champs. I guess you'd have to... Dude, okay. Here's the problem with this build. I don't get it. Like, you have a Hullbreaker so you can split. But you can't split because you don't have Gunzus and you don't have Blade of Rain King. And it's kind of like, where's the synergy in the build? There's no synergy. Like, yeah, sure. If you can get enough, like, if you get enough items, yeah, sure. You know what? It could be good. I just think this is something that you're going to want to grab, like, after you get the Blade of Rain King Gunzus Rage Blade. My opinion. You want to try to Talon item into IE. Is Crit Yi still a thing? Yeah. It's you can still run Crit Yi. I think Red actually kind of supports Crit Yi, so we might see even more buffs to him in the future. But yeah, I mean, like, dude, I'm super strong right now, but I don't feel strong, and we're kind of forced to team fight. I think I would be stronger if I had the Titanic Hydra. That's mine. Let's push this here. But I do admit that the little splash is really nice. But yeah, I mean, I don't really rush Titanic. I used to rush Titanic. Titanic rush used to be a very big thing for me. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy this here. I don't have anything to kill now. I guess we just kind of run down and see where we go with it. You never know. You never know. Woo!
My contract is a sacrifice inked on my skin.
I'm coming, brother. I'm coming, brother. Clear this out with my AoE. Oh. I'm sorry, brother. Oh, I have a Hullbreaker. Let's go. Here we go. Now we're getting some value out of the Hullbreaker. Though, honestly, when you don't have grubs, it sucks even more. Like, the fact that I have no grubs is pretty insane. Now, Jin's here. No, I want to go check that red, but I can't. Yeah, so we get a Blade and Ring King, and we're kind of good. I mean, if you get IE first and you randomly crit, yeah, you know what? It slaps. Bro, I wish I didn't have to, like, run from this dude. All right, here we go. Rick Herald in top lane. What the fuck? All right. Yeah, look at this. Like, do you guys see why this just isn't good? Like, this right here is just a perfect example of why. He's 2 items. I'm 2.5 items. And I don't even, like, it's not even close. It's just not even close. You give me a Blade and Ring King Gunduz, I would have been able to fight him. Maybe I still would have lost. But it would have been way closer.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I don't see why you would ever want to, like, not be able to split into people. Which, you know, it's kind of the problem with Yi nowadays anyway, is they kind of made him less of a split. But holy crap. Holy crap. You want to do Titanic, Terminus, Rageblade, Hexblade? I think you honestly, you just rush Blade and Ring King. Don't try reinvent the wheel. There's a reason everybody rushes it. It's just really good. But, you know, for content's sake, I'll do it. All right, to the dragon. For content's sake, I'd do anything, dude. Yeah, I'm coming. Well, hopefully with Blade and Ring King, we can actually be useful now. Kind of hopes and dreams here. Bruh. Are we going for this? Do you have TP? Alright, Morgana, you need to hit that snare. On the side note, since I don't have Gunduz, I don't have to worry about auto-attacking the dragon and getting it going. Oh. Okay. I'm going to heal myself back to full, you know? I do have this meditate. Alright. Helping myself. Come on over, dragon. Why are you taking so long? Get over here. Okay, I'm going. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That I kind of slapped in that fight. I did, but I still honestly think that with like Blade and Ring King Gunduz, I would have been stronger. How is Riven like so useless? Wasn't she like so useful, and now she's useless? I mean, I slapped in the fight, man, but clear that wasn't okay. My bad. Gunduz time, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of rough. I mean, Olaf turned on me and did his little reckless thing there. Terminus went to the Rageblade. Yeah, I did some Terminus Rush games. I really, honestly, I don't think Terminus Rush is really a good thing either. Yeah, rip our dragon, boys. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, I went in. Even with my tankiness, it just wasn't enough. That's also another thing is I feel like you have to really split to get the full usage out of the Hullbreaker, man. It just doesn't feel good. Yeah, Riven doesn't even have 3 items. I have 3.5. Oh, she full upgraded her boots. Which honestly isn't really that bad of a choice. I mean, we got it pretty low to the point where we should just full commit to this. I don't know why the enemy just let us have that. That was so bad. Bro, why am I rooted? Like, what the hell's even rooting me, man? All right. I need a split. Maybe I didn't need to flash there. Ezreal did a lot of damage. Definitely did a lot more damage than my Ashe I had last game did. I'll give you that. That was pretty good. Yeah, Terminus is more of a late game kind of item, but, you know. Okay, my team is just, like, fighting while I'm farming. Is that my fault? I mean, I feel like we shouldn't be fighting when Morgana was, like, respawning still, but... Right? Like, you get Baron, now everybody recalls and buys. And instead, they just kept pushing, you know? Oh, yeah, I forgot Hullbreaker increases the power of the cannons. Yep, that is... I mean, you guys can kind of make your own opinion on how Striderbreaker is doing. It doesn't even show how much damage I did champs with it. Yeah, but, like, I'm really struggling to pick up towers. It's just really hard to split because I'm not gonna beat the... I'm not gonna beat Olaf. All right, I'm getting a good push here. It's a good push. It's only Senna. I should be able to hopefully just bash this thing in. All right. Dude, there is no shot I do this red. Yeah, especially that ward there. I mean, okay, maybe. I don't think the ward saw me. Oh, it's down.
The struggle for freedom is never over.
I think we want to get tabbies. Okay, not bad. Okay, so we're getting to the 4-item point. This is a point. This is a good point. We got a pair of tabbies to take advantage of the boots. Yeah, I'm a little late on boots. I'm always late on the boot. Gunju's Navari. I don't know. Like Gunju's Navari sounds good in theory until you realize you do no damage. Could have killed the support? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I mean, at this point, this is what I'm thinking. Is that you should go like Blade Ranking Gunju's. I think you go Blade Ranking Gunju's and then you can experiment with this. But I still think it really comes down to... I mean, that's a lot of damage to structures, right? I still really think it comes down to, is this better than Titanic Hydra? I mean, this tower's kind of low, huh? Like, you just have to really have your moment where they just let you push by yourself. But it's kind of rare. Yeah, Dragon's up soon, so it's kind of like, yeah, I don't really want to throw. I'm thinking about throwing. Like, don't get me wrong. I heavily considered throwing there. All right, so what would the last item be? I think, honestly... Wait, can you buy a Titanic Hydra? Oh, it's locked. Probably Star Eggs. I mean, Star Egg scales really well with the extra HP that you're grabbing as well. A little bit of tenacity never hurt nobody. You think I would have gotten a structure without Hullbreaker build? Maybe. I mean, Hullbreaker added a lot of damage to the structures, but there is this thing where if you didn't build the Hullbreaker, you would have had an item to give you more damage anyway. But those items like Gunju's, for example, don't really give you more damage to towers. I don't think we would have gotten the inhibitor without Hullbreaker. But the game would have been different without Hullbreaker. Maybe we would have had more items, which then would have given us the inhibitor. Right? That's important to look at. My team is kind of engaging. Bro fucking had a Zanya. Come on, brother. Hey, man, I got a kill. I got Dragon, and we're going to get top tower. That's a dub in my book. Kill it. I mean, dude, you could certainly look at him and you could be like, that dude ain't got no Hullbreaker. I tell you what. 993 damage to champions. I mean, when you look at Blade Ranking actually didn't add that much damage. I got it as a third item, and the damage that it has is just really not that significant. Lion Brian, thank you for the 58 months. Still playing Yi. Do I say that Yi won't crit often with more than 50% crit? No, I didn't say that. Why? Blue Smite better? Yeah, I think Blue Smite's really good on Yi as well. Thank you, Lion. Lion, how you been, dude? You were I think last time you were here, you're kind of struggling with moving forward in your life. Went from a kid to an adult. I had it way less time. I mean, I didn't have Blade Ranking that much less time. I mean, I got it pretty quickly after the Hullbreaker. Right? It's now, and on top of that, the Hullbreaker did 4,000 damage to structures. I mean, it's if it had the same or more, I would have been impressed with it. Even good. Nice. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good too. I'm kind of at a point in my life where I don't really know what the heck I want to do or how I want to do it. So, but other than that, you know, it's been pretty good. Had a lot of happiness lately compared to what I normally have. But I think if I had a clear goal and a perspective and something I wanted to do, I think I'd be a bit happier. I want to go hit this Baron. That could be a clear goal for me. I mean, my team's full fighting. I'm doing what I gotta do, man. I don't know. I thought we might work together on this Baron. But, you know. Maybe with my Hullbreaker, I can push in their entire base, you know? I think I might be in a position where I can actually fight this. Oh. All right, let's see what happens with our Blade of Ruin King Gunzus. Bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, once you get Blade of Ruin King Gunzus, you finally win. Team. Well, I got Baron. That's something. But I can't push without my team because the other dude's going to be here. Sterix? Maybe? Sterix? What about Spirit Shojin? That's interesting. Or we could even get a Death Stance. So this is kind of interesting where we have to kind of look at the last item here and see what we want. Happy? You got a better job and more money? There you go. You don't have any goals because there aren't many opportunities. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. What do you guys want? Death Stance? You're thinking Death Stance? Did somebody from chat told me Death Stance? I usually don't buy Death Stance, so let's do it. Let's do it. I'll try something new. Some of you guys probably want to see this here. I mean, I think Death Stance would be really solid. They're all AD except Gragas, right? So yeah, it's a really solid perspective here. We'll see where we go with it. I mean, do I still have Baron? I do still have Baron. I think I have Baron for a decent amount of time. Yeah, I still have half the Baron left. Boink. Okay, how much is the Striderbreaker doing? 322. Yeah, you know, the more I kind of look at Striderbreaker, the more I kind of see it as like a mid to late game option. You trying to 2v1 me? What's the dogs doing? Dude, if there was all chat in Korea right now, I'd be asking them what they're doing. Standing on the Gragas barrel, waiting for that meditate. All right, and that's looking like a GG there. Let's check out the damage on Blade of Ruin King. 2,500. Okay, yeah, it definitely, like that last fight definitely got a popping off. You can see the value of it. And then about 5,000 from the thing. So yeah, let me know what you think about the Striderbreaker and the Hullbreaker. Did I both breakers? Honestly, I don't really like it. My consensus is I still think Blade of Ruin King and the Gunzus.